What is going on, everybody? This is my favorite video of the month, my dividend journey or my dividend portfolio. If you're new to the channel, my primary focus on this YouTube channel is sharing with you my dividend progress. This is really my primary reason of investing. I look for, dividends and growing those dividends so that one day I can live off of that money that comes in every month. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and like the video. It would mean a lot to me. We are 2 subscribers away from hitting 200, so I'm very excited for that. But let's just dive right in. I'm excited. So this is going to look a little different than you. This is not the dividend list. This is the buys list. So to jump right in, my first dividend paid was from Gain, $16.49. It's showing it like it's negative because that basically means that I was paid the $16.49 and the dividend reinvested it back into that company. So that's why it makes it look like it's a negative thing. But that bought me 1.32 shares. So that's exciting that it's buying me more than one complete share. Next, I got $10.75 from SPHD. It bought me back 0.25 share. This is a stock that I really want to get to 100 shares of. I believe I'm just shy of 73 shares. So I need about $1,000 to get that total 100 shares. Next, I got $25 from MO, which bought me 0.46 share. And that is also a stock that is starting to show a really attractive buying price right now. I believe it's in the high 40s. Next, we have $25.05 from GIS, which is General Mills. This bought me just shy of half, 0.49 share. Then we have $29.99 from AT&T. This bought me 0.97 share. Then we have $9.64 from PNC Bank. This only bought me 0.072 shares. And next is a new holding, $8.10 from AG&C. This, I'm probably going to get some disagreement with on this. I understand that this is a very risky play. It is a real estate stock with an extremely high dividend payout. Right now it's around 11%. And actually, when I bought this stock, it was paying 18 cents per share every month. And like 2 or 3 days after I bought it, they cut the dividend to 16 cents per share. So I knew what I was getting into when I bought this. This is going to be something where I probably won't add much more to unless it drops a little bit more. But I'm going to keep my purchase. I am going to let the dividends reinvest themselves, and we will see what happens in 5 or 10 years. So I just want to throw that out there. I understand it's a risky play, but that bought me 0.46 shares. Next, we have $6.55 from BTI, which is another cigarette company, British. I don't know what it stands for, but that bought me 0.17 share. Next, we have $15.62 from APLE, and that bought me 0.93 share. Let me scroll up. Next is my favorite one, $30.47 from O Realty Income. This is my largest holding. If you've seen my previous video, I mentioned how I bought more shares. So I believe I jumped it from $25 a month in dividends to $30 a month. Really excited. A big goal for me. It's not going to happen anytime soon, but a big goal for me. I really want to hit $50 a month in this stock. I did a previous video. I believe it's called How to Get Rich Off Monthly Dividends. And I basically showed you how much this could accumulate to in the course of 25 or 30 years if you just reinvest the dividends. And so I noticed once you hit $50, that's when you really start to see the compound effect really start to add up faster and faster, obviously. But I bought back 0.43 share with that. Next, we have $3.25 from AbbVie. That bought me just 0.04 share. And then finally, $2.60 from Caterpillar. And that bought me 0.02 share. And like I said, I bought 20 shares of Apple Hospitality, ticker symbol APLE, at $16.15. So that will increase my dividends by $2 exactly. And I'm aware the day after I bought this at $16.15, it dropped under 15. I believe it even touched like $15.50. Perfectly fine. I plan on never selling this stock, so if it drops more, cool, I'll buy more. But let's add that up, and for the month of April, we brought in $183.56. If you follow the channel, a big goal of mine, by the end of 2019, I never want to see a $100 range dividend month again. I want to see $200 minimum months of dividend every single month by the end of the year. So we got some more work to do. We're 5 months into the year. We got to bring up our average. My monthly average is now at 183. That jumped up, I believe, $6 or $7 from last month, simply because of the AG&C and O Realty Income purchases. So if we add it up for the year, I'm sitting at $916.24. So 5 months in, I'm well on track to still hit over $2,000. And a new stat that I want to throw at you, roughly 15 months ago is when I started tracking my dividends on my own. I just have a list on my phone about all the monthly, the total monthly dividends received. And so year over year for April, last April I brought in $108. So this is a year over year increase of roughly 60%, which is incredible. Obviously, I was just getting started then, so that's why you see such a drastic increase. But I thought that was an exciting little stat to throw at you. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I don't want to drag this video out. Comment down below what you guys think. Are there some of these stocks that you guys are buying or maybe selling? I hope the market's treating you well. I know it's starting to get ugly out there, but if you're a long-term dividend investor, just hold strong. This is where opportunities happen. Buy low and ride out the storm. But like I said, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.